Oi, oi, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Hope everybody's good. We are live, and my glasses are dirty. Again, if anybody's got a secret to cleaning glasses, I would really like to know about it because I'm always having trouble with cleaning my glasses. Don't know why. Always a problem. But I try, I've washed them, everything, and I always seem to have trouble with my glasses. So, nobody in here yet? Oh, they're still foggy. Nightmare. You know what? Let me try my spray because these are a little bit naughty. So while we're waiting, we'll work on cleaning the glasses because I can never keep them clean. Bloody nightmare, eh? Anyway, I see I've got a thumb up and someone in. Who's in? Who's in? Hopefully I can see yous without my glasses on. Trying to polish these things up. They're always a mess. Still a bit dodgy. And I try these cloths, but these ain't much better. They don't exactly clean your glasses up either. Ah, see? Who's in? Who's in the room? Who's in here with me? I see someone's up there, but if you want to stay anonymous, you can. It's all good. Get these bloody glasses clean. Oi, oi, how you doing, Chill? How you doing, matey? Sticky as a nut. Sticky? Ooh. Hope you're doing all right, matey. I've got the old Rosie Lee, look. Oi, oi. I've got the old Rosie Lee right here. In a big old cup. Doing all right, matey. Yeah, doing all right. I've been oversleeping the past few mornings because I haven't had to work because of the storms and that. So I've been like having trouble getting up. All right, Buddha Bing, how you doing, matey? How you doing? Good to see you in here. No mopping them. No mopping and pumping the water, matey. We actually made out all right. It was actually a blessing. We were talking about it last night, my wife and I, how, it could have been way, way, way worse. Because, I mean, we had the old electrics all flashing in and out and that, but and then it came on and it stayed on. We couldn't believe it that we didn't even lose Lecky. So we made out all right. Yeah, we made out all right. I mean, we got we were hearing people of damage and stuff like that, but on the ground, I think we got maybe a couple of shingles that might have come off because we found one in the driveway, and the neighbours had one apparently over there. They think that might have been it might be something off our roof, but hey, I'll take a couple of shingles over losing the roof any day of the week because it came in bleeding hard. I know that, but we're all good. Everything's good as long as we're all good, right? As long as everybody's sweet as a nut, everybody's good. Nobody's hurt. I was more worried about my windows caving in here, actually, in this room, because I'm like, oh no, my equipment, oh no. And I'm saying to my wife, should I pack it all up maybe? And yeah, I was a bit worried about the windows. I do worry about the window. And there was a couple of times when it came through and our back slide door was like, it like rumbled. It's like, oh shit. But as you's doing, how you doing, Buddha Bing and Chill? You both doing all right, mate? Mateys? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, looks like we dropped one. Oh, first cup of tea of the day is the best cup of tea of the day, let me tell you. You get that first cup of rosy. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. You get some surfing in, Jill? Weird storms, yeah? Did you get any surfing in with it? Because they pull they're the ones that pulls the old bloody waves in, right? I know here when we get the old storms coming in, that's when the old waves start picking up. That's for bloody sure. God, dear me, do they? I saw that bleeding with that Helen coming in. Bloody hell, mate! They were all over the place. I don't even know you get the bleeding. So you got to paddle like out past the ones in the front because they were breaking a bit better out a bit, but try getting out there. You might take tomorrow off. PMA, here you go, oi oi. Right, there you go. It'd be good if you could ride up and call into work. God, look at my shirt all messed up. It'd be good if you could call into work and bloody be like, "Hey, I claim PMA." Yeah, I could see that with the paddling because I mean, when we were down on the beach as that storm was coming in, you could tell like if you would have got out a bit, you could have. But it was getting out there. It was mad. I was just, your boss knows. Sweet. It's nice when you got a boss like that. Lovely jubbly. Don't take it for granted. No, that's the thing is when people take things for granted. It's like happiness. It's like being. I was going to say like being happy. It's like that too, right? We take happy for granted. We take happy for granted. Jubbly, jubbly, lovely jubbly, mate. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. Ah. What's your weather like? It's starting to warm up again here. The old storm's pulled through. Mind you, have you seen all that shit that's hovering around again? They're talking about it coming into the Gulf. There's more storms down now. It's not looking too clever. They're like starting to work up a little bit, and they're talking about it rolling into the Gulf. Yeah, I miss all that, matey. I miss all the leaves changing and the weather getting nice and cool, and I miss all that colour. There's nothing like that bloody autumn colour when all the leaves are going that nice gold. We used to drive down to like Virginia way from Maryland when we lived up in Maryland. We'd drive over into Virginia when all the leaves were changing. It was absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. The colours and everything was amazing. When you see the size of the storms compared to the width of, I know, right? I know. It's I remember there being one storm. I can't remember which one it was, and it was, if I remember rightly, the length of the state and as wide as it was like 600 miles wide or something. Mad, and it's traveling at freaking a crazy rate of speed. It's insane. The actual when you actually look at what they are, because that's what helped me get through this as well, was because I do really shit myself when it comes to when it comes to these storms. But I started looking at the how these what it is, like the energy of it and what those storms actually are, and it's pretty freaking amazing when you look at how they form and the speed of those things and the size of them. It's like, how on earth does that even exist? It's amazing how it all works and comes together with the heat and all that. And then I started. I like watching how they build, and they're when the old pressure starts going down, that means it's getting stronger. Oh, you're cool, matey. Yeah. No, it's all good, mate. All good. All sweet as a nut. Good to see you, Dan. Hope you're doing good, matey, on this Sunday morning. Hope everybody's sweet as a nut. And we're getting a little bit of breath. Well, I don't know how many people are going to turn up. I was debating whether I was going to. I was debating again. I'm always debating the Sunday morning and whether to change the time or because the other night when I put one up, I got 60 views. I was like, holy cow! It was like amazing. Doesn't mean they're sticking around and staying, but even with this, I might get. I forget how many I've had like total. I think 20, low 20s. Upper teens. I mean, yes, it's great. I'll take anything I can get, but I'd really like this to build up into a huge community. Getting ready to head out on a landscape job. Yeah, landscaping work. Bloody hell. What a nightmare. I used to do that, mate. Don't debate it, bro. These are all practice for ones you're doing stadium. When I'm doing the stadium, so yeah, I'd like to, mate. Hey, Pippa, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for showing up. You thought I started in an hour's time, but glad 11 o'clock. I'm thinking of changing the time or something. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. I do it in the morning because then I can get my live, and then I can Madison Square Garden. I'd like, I quite honestly would not mind getting to like Anthony Robbins level where I can it would be awesome, man. It would be really, really awesome to be able to go into, somewhere, schools or whatever, and do talks. I talked to my well, thank you, appreciate that, man. I talked to my chiropractor fella a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, how would you like, I'll do it for, I'll probably do it for free at first. Hang on, drop tea. I said to him, how'd you fancy if I came down here and did like a group session meditation thing? And he was all about it. So I really would like to be able to get into talks and do meditation work and stuff like that because it's, it'd be part of my business. It's my business, and plus it would be it's great to be able to, reach a bunch of other people. And I watch these guys up there doing the talks and all that, and I'm thinking, God, I want to be that. I want to be that. So, yeah, but I have questioned the old Sunday, you got to say, because I put that one out in the week, and I thought, do I just throw them out here and there whenever? Or do I keep a steady one going? Or do I change the time? Do I do it at all? I don't know. But hope you're doing good, Pippa. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing better. Right, that's a great idea. Meditation's a great skill to learn. Yeah, I'd love to take it into schools, but it's ridiculous. They're like, and we see that as a religion. I see it as helping kids out of their mind myself and keeping calmer kids in a calmer school and calmer atmosphere and better grades and not so much violence. And that's what I see. But the school system, good old government. Oh no, you can't mix that in with the school. It's like, what? Oh, that's classed as that's classed around that spirituality stuff. Oh, well, let's overlook the benefit of it, shall we? It's ridiculous. But it's something I've also thought about starting up groups. Doing group. I've thought about doing a substance abuse group. I've thought about doing that. I thought about doing mental health groups in general, where I could either do it on a small fee or do it on a donation basis or something like that. But I've got a bunch of ideas. I want to get in an interviewing. I want to get into that. That's what I really want to get into. I want to get into that side. And get some. I've got some people lined up that have all agreed that. Yeah, all right. I'll do it. You know, some absolute banging people too. And they talk about, you know, I've got herbalists. I've got pain management that do it with yoga and all kinds of different people that have agreed to come on and do a chat. So I've dropped one. I don't know who's dropped off. Well, I gained all of 3. Jeez. Oh, dear me. So let's get into some breath work. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right, because I'm going through the old box just in case we can get a call in or something. Who knows, right? But let's get some meditate. Let's get some breath work going, and nothing major again. I thought we'd concentrate on like the head and shoulders area where we carry a lot of stress, hold a lot of stress in the tension. I know I do. Every time I go down to the chiropractor, he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Tension." So when we hold a lot of that in our traps and our neck and shoulders, it's like we're getting dragged and pulled down, and we hold a lot of tension in the face. In fact, I'm going to be taking my glasses off when I get into it so I can talk you guys through it and put myself through it a little bit and all. So do the usual. Sit up. If you're sitting up, just sit up straight, back away from the backrest, unless you have to use the backrest, then fair enough, use the backrest. Now we're down to one person. Everybody seems to be dropping off, start the meditation. Oh, dear me. Anyway, sit away from the backrest if you can. Keep your back straight. If you're laying down, lay down. Put something rolled up underneath your knees and something rolled up in the back of your neck so you can keep your back nice and flat, nice and straight. Level yourself out basically on the floor. And then you're just going to pull your attention to your breath, not overthinking anything. Just pulling that attention to the breath and just being aware of the breath being there. Don't even rush anything. Move the air through the nose. If you can't move the air through the nose, then use the mouth, of course, but it's better to move that air through the nose if you can. And just being aware of that movement of air, the body movements with the movement of air, the air going in through the nose, becoming aware of the air going into the nose. And just an awareness right now. No need to overthink anything. You might find yourself automatically just start slowing down because the mind knows we're going into breath work. It already knows. So it automatically just starts slowing things down. But just becoming aware of what's happening with the body and the body movement. Again, not overthinking anything, not pushing anything. Just being aware of what's going on with the body. Becoming more relaxed now, noticing the body slowing down more now. Cortisol levels are coming down. Feeling a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed. And then just start now pulling your attention to the breath. Being aware of the breath being there. Becoming aware of the feeling of the breath, how you're feeling it in the nose, the movement of it. Might feel a coolness behind the eyes. As it goes down into the back of the throat, there's a coolness, maybe icy feeling in the back of the throat. As it goes down, starts expanding the lungs, becoming aware of the movement of the lungs. As the air moves in, the belly pushes out, the lungs become inflated as the air moves into the lungs, bringing that air all the way in up to the chest, all the way in, all the way up to the clavicles, feeling a nice, long, deep lung, suspending the breath slightly at the top, and then allowing that air to release out nice and slowly. Remember the candle. You don't want to blow the candle flame out. You just want to move it. So with just a slight movement of the candle flame as the air comes out through the nose, relaxing the body. Start tuning into the body and what the body's doing, how it's relaxing, how it's feeling. Nice, long, deep breath in again, suspending at the top. Keeping the breath nice and long, suspending it at the top, and then releasing it out again through that nose, allowing the body to become more relaxed, more at peace. And then just start tuning into the top of the head. Just start tuning into the top of the head. And I want you to imagine there's a substance like a honey that's being poured over the top of your head, and it's moving down, slowly down. And as it moves down, it goes over the forehead and it starts relaxing the face. Nice and slowly relaxing the forehead, allowing the forehead to relax. Each breath in, allowing the face to relax, coming down the sides of the cheekbones, allowing those to relax, unhinging the jaw slightly. Not breathing through the mouth, just unhinging and relaxing the jaw. Allowing the jaw to relax as it rolls down the cheeks, down the eyes, allowing the eyes to relax. Allowing the eyelids to just be there, relaxed. Releasing any tension you may have in your eyes and in your forehead. Coming down the back of the head, down into the base of the skull, relaxing the base of the skull. Each breath out, tension releasing from around the base of the skull. Moving down the neck, down into that traps areas, that big triangular muscle that sits right there behind the neck and across the shoulders, comes down slightly into the middle of the back, allowing the shoulders to drop down and backwards in a relaxed position. Imagine weights hanging off your elbows, pulling those shoulders down and allowing them just to sit and relax and be there, just becoming aware of the feeling of them just hanging. And allowing the whole area of the neck, the shoulders, the head, the face, just to come to a relaxed spot. With each breath in, relaxing it even more. Each breath out, releasing any tension that may be felt in the face, neck, shoulder area, just allowing it to release out. Not paying any attention to it, just allowing it to go. And then paying attention to the air coming in as you pull in that positive energy into the neck, into the shoulders. As you breathe it in, pushing that belly out. Nice, long, deep breaths now, fully aware of what the breath is doing, how it's relaxing the body, how it's relaxing the face and the neck and the head and the shoulders. Allowing the body to come to a stillness. Allowing the body to come to the stillness. We allow it. Allowing the mind to relax with the body as it comes to stillness. Not owning the thoughts. Don't own the thinking. Allow the thinking to drift. Each thought that comes along, tell yourself you're thinking, bring it back to breath. Becoming aware of that breath becoming longer, more steady, more slow. Total awareness of that breath. Follow that breath in from the moment you start breathing that breath in, all the way in, breathing it in through the nose, expanding those lungs, pushing that belly out, allowing the diaphragm to expand. And then at the top, that little pause at the top, becoming aware of the transition, and then allowing that breath to just start moving out through the nose, becoming completely aware of that breath movement. Allowing the belly to come in, allowing the body to relax, the diaphragm to start to shrink. The belly button moving towards the backbone. The body becoming more and more relaxed as we let the air out. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and I'll count you up out of the meditation, out of the breath work. Right now, just take a nice, long, deep breath in. Becoming more relaxed, becoming more aware of the relaxed position that you're in. Allowing that breath to release out. Another nice, long, deep breath in. Allowing that breath to release out and relax the body on 1. 2, becoming more aware of the body. 3, becoming aware of your surroundings more now. 4, becoming aware of the space, the seat that you may be on, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And 5, blinking the eyes open nice and slowly, becoming awake and alert and relaxed. Hope that was okay. We seem to be dropping people like flies. Hope that helps some people out, even if you're listening to this after. I hope this helps. It's good to just put yourself in a frame of mind where you can relax the mind every so often. Just get into a practice of being able to come to standstill even. Good. Glad you're feeling better. But allowing yourself to come to a standstill every so often throughout your day, just so that you can practice a little self-healing, self-alert, being alert of self, like where you're at, even in the space of time or even in the area that you're in, becoming aware of your at. We walk around blind so much. We don't take in our surroundings even because we're on a one-track mind. We're just going where we're going. And we do not see things around me. There's been many times when I've walked up to someone's door. I remember this clearly, walking up to someone's door and them saying, "Did you see the plants?" And I didn't even see the plants that were sitting on the lead up to the doorway. Crazy. So it's about being aware of our surroundings, about tuning into where we are within those surroundings, becoming present with what we're doing, present with where we are, present with who we're talking to, present with the things that we're doing, because our minds are always drifting all over the different places and we don't become present with what we're doing. And then we get to the end of the day and we're like, where did that day go? Our mind was not on the day. That's the problem. Our mind was all over the place in all different areas that it don't belong. It only has the now. It's all it has. It doesn't have anything else. Past has been done and gone. Yes, does it have an effect and does it have trauma? And absolutely. Those are those things we work on. We don't know the future. We don't know 10 minutes from now. We can plan 10 minutes from now, but it doesn't mean it's going to go that way that we planned it. We don't know. I said to myself the other day, I was worrying about something. And I said to myself the other day, what can I do about it? And as soon as I shifted my mind into what can I do about it, the answer came back was nothing. Can't do anything about it. So what am I going to do? Sit and that's what I told myself. So what you do? So what you doing? Are you going to sit and continue to worry about something that I may not have any control over, or am I going to enjoy my day? Am I going to shift my mind into something that I can control, which is my movement forward, where I'm going? We don't have control of people. We don't have control of people's minds. We don't have control of anything that's going on around us, whether that be wars or politics that's going. Well, actually, you do have control with politics, because if you have the freedom to vote, then do it. Because that's people say, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote. Well, then you just gave up your right to make a change. And yes, I agree. Things are corrupt. It doesn't matter. Sometimes, we say, oh, well, I did this and I did that and I did, I voted and that. And then look, you still went the wrong way. But the fact that you actually did it gives you that little bit of like something against what might be bothering us. We have no control over certain things. We only have control of us in our present moment. That's all we have control of. And if you take control of self now, you can shift how things are going to be. Not how they are, how you want them to be. Now you can start shifting that. T. But anybody got any plans for today? What's the plan? What's the plan for today, Pippa? What you up to today? You've got any plans for today? I've got no idea what's going on today. Tell you the truth, after the storm and everything, it's been making me really bloody tired. I know that. I've been feeling like, been feeling right tired. Been sleeping though. Oh, well, I say sleeping. Just tidying up. Yeah. Yeah, we had a bit of a lazy one yesterday. I gotta say, we didn't really get up. We didn't really get up to much, and I got my missus going about putting the Halloween decorations out again, and I'm like, well, hold up a minute. We got things rolling around down there. So it's like, do you really want to do that? And we got the cardio. We've already put all the plants out and all that, because plants need the bloody weather, innit? Need the sun and that. So we pulled all them out again. They're all around the yard again. We pulled the yard back together. But we might be yanking it all in again. Don't know. Because there's things churning around down there. I don't know if you've seen it. They're saying looks like it's going to fall, but there was people that saw this like a week ago. Like, I don't know how they do it. They read the pressures and all that, and then they're like, yeah, this ain't coming up on records, but we think there's going to be something churning around here, and it bloody is and all. It's churning around for sure. But anyway, I've got two people on here. I don't know who the other person is. I don't know if Chill, you're still on here, or Dan. I don't know if you're still on here. But I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. I don't know what to do really with the lives, considering that one I put out in the week, and it was sick. When I looked, I'm like, blimey, hold up, got 60 views. I still only had like a couple of people on though. Doesn't seem to be many people that like to jump on here, and I've been putting these lives out on a Sunday morning for quite a while now. Good few weeks now, and so people know about it. I throw it out there in advertisement a lot and that. So, but you're still here, cool. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. I debated where I was going to do one this morning. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what to do, but yeah, it's live on weekend. Yeah, I was debating what to do. I didn't know what to do. Whether I was going to bang one out in the week or whether I was going to do it later or do it on a Saturday night if I wasn't doing anything. But we go out sometimes, or just putting them up and not having a time for it, just putting them up here and there. I don't know. But it seems like, the old Sunday morning hasn't really gone anywhere, hasn't grown. It started out with a good few people, and it um just to vlogs. Then people can access when needing it. What do you? Oh, you mean just let it do the live? You mean do the lives, let it record, and then do it that way? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I don't know yet. Because it would be nice to have a decent community going, and the networking and all that. That's the idea I had, and building it up to where everybody can get some stuff out of it too. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe I'll just throw them up here and there. I don't know. Maybe not have a Sunday meet. Maybe it's not the time to do it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. But we'll figure something out. We'll figure something. I like doing the lives. I got to say, I do. But it would be nice to have a big old, a bit of a gathering that turns up and have a decent chat, decent time, and everybody networking and talking, and it'd be great. That'd be freaking awesome. It really would be awesome. But and then I got a bunch of subscribers. I lost 2 of them. The world likes immediacy, and then the community grows from there. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm doing, the immediacy's there. It's there. And putting the light, when the live goes out, and I let people know where it's coming up. So I let everybody pretty much know, and I throw it out there quite a bit. But it doesn't seem to catch. So and yeah, it does pick up views as when it records for sure. By the way, anybody listening to this right now, go out there and hit the old subscribe button, yeah, if you can, and get this community growing a little bit, because it'll be really banging to be able to grow this community up. But I don't think we got anything. I don't know what we got. I'm sure Tracy's got something planned for me. I'm sure. I'm sure there's something planned there somewhere. Don't stress about everything you do. Should be calm and relax, so you can give the most to your people. Yep. If they're stressing a bit, personally, I say at least do them a spot. Right. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm doing, right? People can watch later. People get a lot from. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it, matey. It's just that, banging it out there on the lives, and then I get it. I get it. Yeah, no, I like doing the live. I actually like them better when I'm sitting there and I go, I'm gonna do a live. I do. I've got to admit, when that just spontaneous, I'm gonna jump on. I like that because I use it as a tool. I use it as a tool. I really do. I mean, this is a tool for me, because I enjoy doing it. It's talking to a bunch of people. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I've learned a lot. Because I remember when I first started getting on YouTube, and I was like, I don't even know how to get a live going. Didn't have a clue. Not a clue. And I'm still learning. Which is great. That's the bit I love, is the learning bit of it. I love it. Because I learn more, I'm like, YouTube thing will come on and it will say how to do that, and I'm like, I'll have a watch of that. I'm playing around with, as you can tell, with the thumbnails and all that in a minute as well. I enjoy doing the artwork bit of it and all. And I like playing around and seeing like, oh, well, see what kind of hits that gets, and then changing them out and seeing what happens. Your edits are good though, man. Your music is banging. You putting out some banging freaking tunes. Some really good tunes, man. Yeah. How did you meet Kevin? Did you meet him at the at where you surf at? Is that where you met Kevin at? Because he bangs out some good stuff as well. Yeah, music helps the vibe a lot, right? What are you using as your music? Met him at the beach. What are you using as you? Because it's all freebie music, right? That you're picking up on. Because I use there's one called that I'm using called Epidemic Sounds. Is that a subscribe thing? Um, I'm using one called Pixels. Pix. Oh, I'm going to get this wrong. Pix Pixles. I might have that wrong. 15 a month. And what happens, like, if you was to stop, if you was to stop it, what happens then? Do you have to, like, does it go with the licensing? Like, if you stopped it and said, right, I don't want to do it no more, I don't want to do the sound thing no more, and you stopped them, what happens to all your posts? I've always worried about that. Like, yeah, okay. Is it free while I'm paying them? You know what I mean? Like, am I covered by licensing? But and then I go, I'm going to stop, and then they come in and go, right, bosh. You know what I mean? How does that work? Because you're putting out some good tunes, and I would like to put some music in it out, but I've got some freebie areas that do like I say, Pixabay, I think it's called Pixabay, not Pixel. Pexels is another good one that I use for imaging and stuff like that. Pexels, Pexles, Pexels, Pixabay, Pix. I don't know if it's just BY. I'm not sure, but that's another one. I can get sounds and all kinds of things from it. Worth it. The videos that were approved are good, but you can't use it after you stop paying. Right. Basically, like you use the main stream song. Right. So it's like once if you don't pay them, you can't use the sounds, right? That's what I always worry about, because if it comes a point where you're like, I can't use it anymore, and then I've got all this music out there, and it's like, no, well, you got to pull that and pull that. It's like, oh my Lord. Lord have mercy. That would suck. That would suck. But your sounds are good. I like your music's really it's on point, matey. So while you were paying, if you've got a tune that you're using on one of your videos and you were paying, right? And then you decided, I don't want to use this company anymore, right? So you stop it. Do they go after that video though and say, hey, well, hang on, there's copyright on all this music that you were using it on. Now you were covered, but now you've stopped. So now you got to pay for all the. I've always wondered how that works. Because I won't mind doing a little bit more, especially on the edit side. No, they don't. Used it while you were paying. Oh, okay. But when you're not paying, you're still using it, right? Because of them, you're not paying. If you're not paying, and you're not, and you're still using the track. Then I would have thought that that's when they could come in and go, well, hang on, you're not paying us anymore. And then say, right, you got to take your music. I don't know. I've never used these things before. I don't know much about it. I know that there's these things out there. And when I do hear the music, so I'm like, oh, that's bloody sweet as a nut. Because I wouldn't mind using some background stuff I know in me podcasts would be good. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Appreciate you coming out, matey. I really do. And Buddha Bing and Pippa, I really do appreciate it. And anybody that came on and sat in the background and watched and got something out of the meditation, absolutely brilliant. No, that's one of the reasons you want to use this site rather than copyright-free music from YouTube, because those songs aren't paid for. Epidemic Sound buys the song, and then you can use them. Check it out. I appreciate you, bro. Have a great day. Yeah, thanks for coming on, matey. And I'll have a look into that. That epidemic sound. Maybe WhatsApp me it. Because I want to, maybe I'll, start looking into the editing a little bit more. Like I say, I'm doing my thumbnails. I'm on that one, but it would be nice. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Love every one of you that come in and watch this, and those that turn up. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for being loyal. We'll see where this goes. As far as the lives go, I may bang out some here and there through the weeks or something. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But if you've watched this far, please go out there, hit that subscribe button for me. Give me a like, pass me around. I'd really like to grow this to a point of where it's helping a lot of people. And I need help with that from everybody out there that can help me along. So please hit that subscribe button. Give me that like. And, stay tuned, because there's more things coming up. I'm going to be doing more things. And I'm just packing up there, Trace. Trace wanted to come on and shout out the chill. So it is an absolute pleasure and a godsend to be able to do this, first of all. I don't take things for granted as far as I'm able to do it, which is an absolute blessing. But I've got to figure out which directions I'm going with it. But I do have a lot of different things planned. So if you go out there, hit that subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, pump it up, get it out there, pass it around. And I hope everybody has a good rest of their weekend, or whenever you watch this, I hope you have a good rest of your day or your week or evening or whatever. So much love to everybody. Stay that course. Namaste.